What's it like when we get angry? What's it like when we've got depression? It feels like we have no choice. Is that what it feels like? It feels like we have no choice. If your mind is depressed, then I am depressed. Yeah, anyone? I presume people experience it. Like, I'm anxious because my mind is anxious. And if my mind gets anxious, I have no freedom but to be anxious. Yeah. So mindfulness is the ability to be aware of the anxiety that's happening. That's the first step. It's to be aware of what is happening. It's like you're being mindful of what is. When you're locked into an emotion, you're no longer aware of what is. You've come like in a distorted state that colours the mind and colours your perception. But worst of all, you identify with it as who you are. I'm presuming people do that. Jealousy or pride. Yeah, we have no choice but to be what arises in the mind. So mindfulness is the ability not to be that. Now, if I was a salesperson, you think it's a good idea? You think you want that? The ability that when your mind is jealous, not to be jealous. You just observe it, recognize there's jealousy appearing in my mind, and it goes away. So not only are we not engaging in these harmful states of mind, which harm ourselves and harm others, but we are developing peace, love, compassion, harmony, contentment. So it's like we're building self-esteem. Because what's it like? You've all done it. You must have done it. When you've been in a situation and you behave like the Fonz. Yeah, well, I'm too old. Happy days. The Fonz. You kept your cool. It's like someone goes off, and you just like, you kept your cool, kept calm head, maybe in a fight, in a party, and you walk away. Do you walk away with like this really deep regret? It's like, I really wish I hadn't kept my cool. Although I know that things are so deranged these days, it'd be like, you hear some things, I should have gone in and beat them up. Maybe I should have gone and beat them up. That's how deranged we can get. But I'd say for the most part, isn't it? There's a sense of pride, a healthy pride, that this is the right, that I feel good. So it's a form of self-love. This ability to remain non-reactive to your emotional states. And of course, if you're not reacting to these negative states, then you have the choice to develop positive states. You're no longer consumed by the mind. You can actually decide. Now, try to imagine this. You can decide to be happy. Not happy and I'm going to have lots of emotional highs, but to be peaceful. And you can bring your mind to a state of presence. Yeah? So this is what mindfulness training is, training in freedom. Or in different terminology, we call it EQ, not IQ. emotional intelligence. Yeah? So it doesn't matter how smart you are, and it doesn't matter how many books you've read, you have to train in this. Yeah? And basically the Buddha promises, I remember my master promised, if you actually do the training, I promise you it'll work. It's worked for literally millions of people. If you want it, and you want to do the work. You know, if you don't put the effort in, of course it's not going to work. But very quickly, you will start to get a distance from negative emotions. If you do the work very quickly. Yeah?